However, I'd also like to mention, please feel free to keep your own interpretation. This is how the song relates to me personally, but I think it has a different meaning for everyone, and if it could stay that way, I'd be really happy. So yeah, end of life. I cannot doubt there are a lot of people that I really looked up to and admired. Heck, even people that inspired me to do music in the first place. That without a doubt, doing this, in terms of eyes on my work, I kind of surpassed them. I don't feel like I did in skill. There are some musicians that I listen to them and I think to myself, how are you this underrated? People who have been doing music for years and years and years, double the time, 3 times the time that I've been doing music. And in an instant, just like that, all of those people that I looked up to as heroes, suddenly, to be blunt, I became more popular than a lot of them. And that made me extremely guilty to be serious with you guys. For a long time, it really mentally affected me. And to say that maybe some folks were not extremely happy about that, correct. I think it didn't only hurt me, but I think some other people were also hurt. And so in a sense, I felt like I was a villain, like I was the bad guy of that story. Suddenly, I'm driving away into the distance, watching my heroes fade as the villain of the story. That was how I saw myself. Stop the pity party, listen, you don't get to be dismayed. You don't get to be emotional, feel blessed you got it made. This is also me beating up on myself. Saying stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop. You should feel grateful that you got this far, that you got this chance. To kind of stop pitying yourself so much. Just feel blessed that things worked out for you. And I know I should be doing that, but maybe Reaper, but also, in a sense, human as well. And I can't help that I still feel bad about that. That will never change. I guess I just wanted some of them to be proud of me. Sorry. And say like, hey kid, you did a good job, you know? But that didn't happen.
We'd run right through those nights. I'll never find my way back to you. Inside this labyrinth of light, there was madness in the meaning, never laughed less. We were screaming at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll fly no through those heights. I'll never find another chance to say thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, it was stinging, running roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. What was the root of it all? I couldn't say. Used to jump and then fall, rugged and cliched. Would shrug it off without complaint, not a sound. I used to try to find friends, cause in the end nobody sticks around. It's when you shoved yourself into a crowded place that you turned around and found yourself in love in outer space. Cue the reckless nights, no strings, laughing at our own dreams. Just what the hell was so funny? Bark up the wrong tree, stumble, used to fall in great heights amidst a concrete jungle, singing cause it felt right. We mixed the ennui and troubles, rhyming our discontent. And though it's history, I can't forget the time that we spent. Convinced that this could mean another end exists between real and pretend. A twisted alter fiction where I miss my chance to not ascend, and disappearing into the mist. It never happened, is the me that I can never befriend. I let it go. night, chasing fireflies between the soaring high rises. Left a trail behind to find it, wasting time of our lives. Silent singer, overworked and underpaid. Dicks and opposites, a coffin until off is where you're laid. Yet a thought persistent optimist who ought to be afraid. Saw that nothing wrong in writing songs behind the lonely shade. Is the world a sadder place without the words that you conveyed? When the ladder fell and shattered every bar that we had played. Does it matter in the end? The sound diminished and decayed. And your friends grew tired of fantasy, you're wishing they had stayed. You don't get to say I miss you. You watch your heroes fade into the rear view mirror of the villain you portrayed. Stop the pity party, listen, you don't get to be dismayed. You don't get to be emotional, you're blessed you got it made. These the best of years of life because you chose to make a trade. That collect the days you hoped and you prayed for this. What is that a mess? Fade in, fade out. This is a dream without a direction, roaming aimlessly. There's nothing left back there for me. Pretend it's the end of a made-up story. Line no proof. Those heights, I'll never find another chance to say, hey, thanks for saving my life. I was hopeless, escaping, driving roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died. I'll say goodbye to the soul inside. I'll keep waiting for you. Waking up now to my real life. Let me daydream till the next flight. Drowning so long, I got older. Now the crowd's gone. Is it over? Is it over?